DJ Piyush and a warm welcome to all the press and electronic print media here. Today we've gathered here to celebrate me completing 20 years, 20 successful years in DJing, also completing 20 years as a DJ remixer producer. And I have won the Best DJ Award last year, 2015. Been awarded by TCEI, which is the Telangana Chamber of Events and Industry, and also been awarded this year, 2016. I won the TIMA Award for the Best DJ. So that's another special thing that we've gathered here for. And I've also been nominated this year again in 5 different categories for 5 different awards by TCEI. Thank you. So yeah, that's what we're here to celebrate. The 20 years journey, if I have to describe it in brief, I think it's been a long journey, no doubt, because there's been a lot of change in the entire profession. How things were 20 years back, it was as I think if I have to put it in small words, I don't think without family support it's difficult. It's easy for any artist to make it in the industry because there's a lot of competition. You need to have that solid family support, and I'm lucky and blessed to have that. And back then, when you would probably tell a DJ, if you tell someone that you were a DJ, they would ask you what does that mean. Nobody knew what a DJ was, and it was a very people were not aware of what this jockey being a disc jockey was all about. And things have changed drastically because of the media, the internet, the social media platforms. People are aware now, and the DJ is the life of the party. The DJ is also in the limelight. There's a lot of glamour which is attached to the profession, and I think there's a lot of respect that's the profession has attained over the few years. The DJs are actually making a lot of music for movies. The DJs are producing music for films and stuff. At the same time, they're remixing. So I think it's a very lucrative profession, and it's grown a lot by heaps and bounds, in every possible way. And so you probably see music videos of films which are featuring the DJs as the artist, if the artist has produced the track, and I think it's grown a lot in 20 years. Yeah. I actually had no idea myself that there was a profession like this. I've always been into music. My entire family has been into music, and I've grown up listening to a lot of music at home. And it was right after my 10th standard that I was in Bombay for summer holidays, and I think that is where I met a few people and realized that there is a profession like this. So that is how I got into it, and then there's been looking back after that. One very important message I would want to give to aspiring DJs is that first things first, that whenever you want to get into DJing, your training has to be very, very professionally done. It can't be, there's no time for hobby in this profession anymore. So if you want to be a DJ, it's got to be a full-time career. It's got to be a full-time job, and you really can't take it as a hobby anymore, because there's a lot of competition. There's fierce competition, and I think apart from that, what you need to be a successful DJ is that you need to realize that there are no shortcuts in making it big. It's very important that you're dedicated, you're hardworking. Of course, that's required for every job, but in this job, it's very important that you're passionate about creating new stuff. It's not about copying anybody else. It's about creating your own style. It's about understanding what your personality, what your persona is all about, and being comfortable within your own skin. And that's what needs to be projected out to the audience. And it's not about following anybody. You can have inspirations, of course, but it's not about following anybody. It's about creating your own style. And of course, you have to be very patient. because there's no defined struggle period as such. So that's there in every case, in every field. But then you need to be patient, you need to be positive. That's very, very important. That's the kind of attitude you need to have to be an aspiring DJ. Yeah.
कुछ ऐसे खास लम्हे जो आप शेयर करना चाहो माइलस्टोन्स आपके 20 साल के करियर में?
But there have been a lot of awards that I've won. I'm actually the only Hyderabadi DJ who has won the Times War of the DJs National Championship 2005, and there's nobody who's won that title ever. And of course, I won the folk mix competition by Times Music and Radio Mirchi in 2011. And then I was also awarded by Mr. Kiran Kumar Reddy, the former Chief Minister, as one of the top young 50 entrepreneurs of Hyderabad back in 2010. And of course, last year I won the Best DJ of the Year 2015, and this year is the TIMA Award for the Best DJ. So there have been a lot of awards, and I've released my album on Times Music in 2007, which was Aap Jaisa Koi, the remix album, which became a huge hit. We sold a lot of copies. The music video became a hit, and it was also appreciated at the Cannes Music Festival.
This one. Here.